Let's try number 4. Let me know if my voice sounds good or bad. Let's see, good or bad. Maybe it's because my damn thing is back there. I'll pull you closer. Hey, girl. What are you doing? Get off my other live video. Get over here. It's good. That's because I pulled you hella close away from the fan that's going into my kids' room behind you. Who cares? Who cares, John? Just shut up and talk. Hey, Isabel. Brad, Megan / okay, that's here then. Well, you got to put me on the spot. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about a couple things. I get a lot of people, oh my God, that are new to the group, new to the family, hey Brenda, that are asking for lots of information. Hey Brad, what's up? Supposed to be getting you damn fitness. I saw you playing games with that windshield over there in Casa Grande or some shit by the Boob Mountain. I didn't say that. Brenda, grab him if you got him. See in there? Haha, just kidding. That's water. But I know Brenda's drinking coffee. A lot of people are asking questions in the group, and I want to make sure that in the family that everybody is getting proper information off to those people. I talked about that, and I didn't mean to offend anybody in the nice. I didn't mean to offend anybody within my video today. I did talk about a lot of different things, and this group is not for arguments. It's not for making people feel bad. It's not for making anybody feel like they're inferior, superior, anything like that. Nobody. We're all a family. We're all working on this together. We all have a common goal to have a healthier life, and we all need to realize that if anybody's badgering anybody or making anybody feel bad or giving somebody misinformation, please, if you don't know the correct answer for something, don't just shoot out shit for no reason. And the reason you don't want to do that is because a lot of people's lives depend on whether it's weight loss or getting their diabetes under control, worrying about their cholesterol, and things like that. I know that I'm not a freaking doctor, okay? I do a lot of research. Where's my stack of damn books? I got like piles and piles of books where I'm working on doing my best to be able to provide the safest, most accurate knowledge I can. But let's be honest, like I'm not a doctor for 30 years. None of us are. And if you are, I'll step away. Go ahead. You run this show. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is not to offend anybody, but if you don't know the answer for something, please don't give somebody a bullshit-ass answer because their lives really do depend on it. If I don't know the information, I can find somebody in the group that probably can. If I can't, I'll go seek out professional assistance and be able to find out the information. If none of us can do that, and if I can't do that, then you should always seek out your primary care physician and ask your doctor, especially if you have underlying medical issues and stuff. Please, 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 please don't take some random person's information about something very serious in your life. If it's like the basics of Atkins and stuff like that, I understand that. I got tons of videos on that stuff, you guys, but if somebody's asking a really serious health question, please do not just give them random information because it's very important that they get the right information because I always like to empower you guys. I want you guys to feel empowered by what we learn through each other and growing upon that and being able to share it with others. But there's definitely a limit to that, you guys. I don't have all the answers, neither do you. Hey, Karen. I usually copy and paste the Atkins site if they know how to do Atkins. And that's true. And honestly, I think the first thing that you should do is when you're starting Atkins or any type of a low-carb regimen, grab one of these little guys, a book, pick it up, read it, guys. That's going to be your best source of information. If you don't want to do that, which sometimes I don't, sit on YouTube, binge watch my videos. I'll talk about literally everything that's in these books. That's why I read them, to be able to share that stuff with you guys. Is every answer going to be in those books? No, probably not. Is food addiction real? Absolutely. It is absolutely real. Myself and Brenda has been talking about that a lot lately. And I'm not going to say there's been any bullying going on in the group, but I want to say my son is right behind you being all awkward. Say hi. What's up? So that's Booty Puke. Well, that's his nickname. His name's Isaiah. I think it's really important that we are giving each and everybody the best information possible. Please do your best to provide that. And another thing is, I'm trying to figure out how to word this correctly without offending anybody. I'm putting my life, I don't want to say putting my life on hold, because I'm not putting it on hold, because this is actually my life now. I quit my job. That was a hell of a jump. I put about 15 hours a day minimum into this. Sometimes I'm literally in front of this computer until I can't even think, okay? But the thing is, I'm putting my life into this, and I want you guys, I gotta stop reading the damn comments. I can't stop going, I'm candid? What does that mean? Oh yeah, my son, yeah, he's all, hey guys, looking over the computer or whatever. I put my life into this. I know we joke around and we play around a lot and things like that, and that's perfectly fine. I'm a jokester, man. I know how it is, and I get it. But the important thing is that you guys, when somebody's asking a serious question and somebody's really having a hard time, I am all about people knowing that they drop, they fall, they pick themselves back up, lift each other up, that's fine. But take it seriously. These guys people are here to change their lives. I don't want to see people constantly saying it's okay to make mistakes, because it is. That's how we learn. We learn through making our mistakes. If we didn't have mistakes aren't mistakes. They're learning tools. You don't make mistakes, you learn. You learn what doesn't work, you learn what does work, and it's really important that not only do we make excuses when somebody has an issue, you know, say somebody screws up and they have, you know, some things going on or whatever. Yes, tell them it's okay. I want you guys to understand that it's okay to, you know, wrap that person with love and care for them and lift them back up. But also, please do your best to give these members the tools to succeed on the next one. We can't keep picking each other back up and just picking each other up. We need to leave. It's like picking you up and just deserting you. Please pick each other up and give each other advice. Hey, what works? What's going to get me out of this hole? What's going to make sure that I don't fall again? Because honestly, it doesn't matter if you fall 7 times. If you get back up 8, you fucking won. And that's the important thing. It's not always going to be like that. But when we pick each other up, please do your best to be able to empower those of us that do fall. Dude, I fall. You fall. Everybody falls. But do your best and take this seriously, because many of us are here, including myself. I am here because I'm here to change my life, and I'm here to live a healthier life because my health matters. My future matters. I want to be around for my family. I want to be around to enjoy the world. I want to travel. I want to see things. I want to be able to fit on a damn roller coaster. I want to fit in a freaking booth without feeling like a lard ass. I'm being real. Like, this is the real thing. You know, I don't want to go skydiving and they say, well, how much do you weigh? And they literally put my ass on a damn scale and I can't do it. Those things matter to me. A lot of people, a lot of family members are here because they want to change their life, guys. I understand, you know, we joke around and stuff, but if you're here, please take it seriously, because I'm taking it seriously. I'm putting my heart, my life, my soul into this group, to this family, to this idea of living a healthier life. So if you're here, do your best to believe in the people around you, to believe in yourself, to get the tools, the knowledge. Yeah, we joke around, we're a family, we screw around, we get pissed off, we bicker back and forth. That's cool. There's all parts of it. The biggest thing that we're here for, let's boil it down. A lot of us are here for knowledge, what it's going to take to get us to the next level. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here literally because I want to know what it's going to take not to fall back into food addiction. I want to be able to walk up to somebody's fridge, somebody that I don't even know. I want to open it, and I want to be like, there's some water right next to the cake, which I'm not going to eat. You know what I mean? It's important that we do our best to pay attention to the people that are here, and especially new members. Embrace them when they fall. If they're having a hard time when they get here, please give them the proper information. Do not lie to people. Everybody wants the right answer, guys. Everybody. We all want to have the right answer. I am a big person on thinking I'm a know-it-all, and I'm not. The biggest mistake you can make. If you don't know the fucking answer, pardon my French, ask somebody. Tag somebody that you know is knowledgeable. If that person is constantly giving people misinformation, tell somebody, you guys, because we're here to give people the right information. This is not one of those, forgive me, I'm not talking trash. I don't want to trash the next person. Yes, Tracy, knowledge and support. But we're not one of those shit keto groups that is just like posting before and after whack-ass pictures of people that are photoshopping stuff. We're actually making a difference in people's lives. You guys are making a difference in my freaking life. How do you think I've held on to my weight loss so long? And I still am doing this because of you guys. You guys are doing that for me. You guys are empowering me, and I want to feel that I can do everything I can do for you, and I want you guys to feel like you can do things for other people as well. I want to say or tell someone you don't know and find out what the answer is. Dude, I'm not going to say Google has all the information. But let's be honest, dude, this is the 21st century. You can find out a lot of information in about 5 seconds on the computer without bullshitting someone. Because I guarantee, obviously, it's not an academic journal. It's not a peer-reviewed journal. Google is not always the answer. Wikipedia is not always a reliable source. We all know that, especially if you go to school. Your teachers are going to tell you that. But I guarantee giving somebody a bullshit answer versus a Google answer, again and again and again, 100 times out of 101, I'm going to tell you that Google is a hell of a lot more accurate than your lie. That's just reality, you guys. And this is the 21st century. If humans didn't make mistakes, then why were erasers on pencils? Boom. That sucker's scruffy too, man. That's a bad looking pencil. That's right. Brenda, I want to talk on that before it moves into feed. There is no stupid-ass answer, you guys. Sometimes it takes me a while to get back to you. I will say Private Messenger is going to be one of the best. Welcome, Karen number 2. I'll say Karen number 2. Karen Plessy. Let's see. Plessel. I tagged you in a meal plan earlier. So welcome. We got a new member. I don't know if anybody said hi. Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh, lost my train of thought. There's no stupid question. The only one that I've told everybody forever, the only stupid question you have is the one you don't ask. You cannot gain knowledge. That's like picking up a book. That's like picking up this book right here and saying, I know everything in that book. No, you don't, because you didn't open it and ask those questions. You literally have to read that book to get all your questions answered. Seriously, guys, if you have a question, dude, ask myself. I don't think you should probably jump around, and I'm not going to say it's creepy, but if you don't know a member on a somewhat private or a more than one occasion, please don't be randomly blowing up people's messenger. If you can blow up mine, that's fine. I understand. It's cool. That's why I'm here. But if I don't get back to you, if you know somebody privately or in the group or whatever, and you know they're knowledgeable, feel free to private message them. If they don't message you back, stop messaging them. But most family members, especially the longtime members, we got Brenda, Tasha, Karen, Jennifer, all kinds of members out there. Empalm Coast, most of those people Diane, most of those people are more than willing to be able to help you guys and answer your questions. If you feel, please be smart enough. If you feel, dude, and I'm only saying these things because we're 1,300 members now. As we grow, and you guys know, I'm sure Brenda remembers, I honestly wanted to close it at 500 members. I didn't want to let anybody else in because I didn't want to deal with having misinformation and it losing the family unit. And that's what I want you guys to know. How long have you had this group? I don't know. That's a good question. Karen, I think you were one of the Karen Leak, which is her new last name. Since before Karen was married, I know that. Hasn't been that long. Karen, answer that question. I bet she knows. She was one of the first members. It was man, she was here back when I make T-shirts. I haven't been able to put a lot of emphasis on that. I do have bracelets. Let me show you that. I have bracelets, so if you give me your address, I have stamps. I don't have any money, but I got stamps. I'll send you a bracelet that says "Healthy Living for a Healthy Life." # Be Stronger Than Your Excuses. I joined right after Christmas, and I was number 137. So that's pretty quick. Yeah, it's been growing pretty fast, but we're extremely diligent, you guys. That's another thing. If you guys ever see anybody selling shit on this group, alert myself, Karen, Brenda, Isabel, any of those people. There's a couple more. Heather, no, I think Heather is not a moderator. But there's moderators out there that you guys can alert, and we'll have them deleted right away, or I can delete them right away. Or you can definitely... My feed is getting massively overwhelming right now. That's why I say private message me, because when I go to my notifications, sometimes there's about 75 or 100 notifications, and I'm just not able to keep up with that, you guys. So if you can, if you have a serious question, message me and message me and message me again. I guarantee by the third time, I'm going to get pissed off and I go, what? You know what I mean? Like, I'll definitely get back to you guys. So don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm definitely not. I'm doing my best to get back to you. Have more water. Don't give people the wrong information. It's important that everybody's getting proper information. I'll do my best. If you are in a position where you're just getting started or whatever, as I finish books, let me know, and I'll literally send you one. I sent one of the Atkins books that I just finished reading to Rebecca Earns, I believe, and I sent it to her, and she's actually finding it quite useful, hopefully. Hopefully. She hasn't told me, but I assume she's reading it. She was really excited about it. But please, you guys, do your best to be able to provide the positive information, positive vibes here, guys. I would say this is kind of a low-carb regimen group. Do I meditate? Are you asking me if I meditate? Are you asking me if I meditate right now? Tracy? Tracy, by the way, I'd love to say, let's get off that topic a little bit. I don't want to end up saying things that harm anybody's feelings. I'm a super sensitive person. No, my heart's racing like a gerbil right now. No, I don't meditate. Hold on, I gotta close that door. Maybe that's why it's so damn hot in here. I meditate. See, that's my meditation right there. See it? That's where I meditate. I just sit there and go. No, I'm just kidding. No, but last night I do think that's important. Meditation can be really beneficial. You know what? I was thinking about that. That's a really good thing, Donna Blair. I'll put that out there. If you guys have finished any of your Atkins books, oh my gosh, I would love to get self-help books if you have those. I have piles of self-help books. I don't care what it is. I don't even care. I love books. If you guys have any self-help books or Atkins books, why? Because I'm hyper? Hold on. Remind me to talk about that, Tracy Jordan. Oh, and I got to compliment you on something too. if you guys, but Donna just said something. If you guys have any books that are Atkins based, I'm trying to think if I have any sitting right here that I can show you. I don't, but they're in the other room. Send them to me. My address is 7448 East Baseline Road, Mesa, Arizona 85209. Attention, Jonathan Alsop for One Big Impact. Just so you know, send them to me, and then if I find another member that's in need, or they're constantly asking questions, or they're just not getting the idea of it, or they need extra help, I'll send that book to them. That's a really great idea. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about that the other day. That is a really super amazing idea, because then we can kind of empower people as we go along, and that's really good. And dude, it doesn't take but 5 seconds. I love sending mail just as much as I love getting mail. So I don't know what it is about snail mail, but I love it. I love writing letters and all kinds of stuff. That being said, my mental health has been suffering massively. Massively. Thank you for your concern with that. My bipolar, I think, is slightly spiraling out of control. But that's not what I'm trying to talk about. But I will say, yesterday I put on some, that's a really good tip though. That's something we should touch on too. Oh, good night, Lizzie. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I don't mean to babble for so long. Sweet dreams. I think she lives in the UK. Yeah, she does. And it's super late there. So, good night. I think it's important sometimes if you do get overwhelmed. Where's the dog barking? Why is there a dog barking? You guys hear that? What the hell? Just random freaking dog in the house barking. Really? What the fuck is that? Boo, can you shut that door? I don't know, I can hear a dog barking. Can you shut a door? I'm like on a live video here, buddy. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, so the house is in disarray. And I will say last night I did something. I put on a meditation. If you go on YouTube, YouTube can be a really, really valuable source. It's pretty much my life. But if you type in like meditation music or relaxation music or even rain, thunder, actually the meditation was really nice last night because it puts you in almost like a philosophical trance. Like if I get all philosophical with my messages or something like that, you probably know that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm listening to. I'm doing that to kind of reset my mind, calm down. I lay on the trash pile. Don't lay on the trash pile. I don't lay on the trash pile. I mean, I might tonight. Sometimes I do, like whatever. But I will say that if you get overwhelmed, sometimes get outside of what you know is the same and do your best to maybe put on something quiet, turn off the lights, keep it real dim. Because you're right, Tracy, mental stability and mental health is a huge thing, especially with myself. I got bipolar, ADHD, anxiety, and depression. Man, I've ripped myself out of a depression the last few days. It was really hard, and lots going on around the house. Also, weekends can be really, really challenging for people, and the reason they can be really challenging is because a lot of people are home, and instead of being home, you know, in the morning a little bit and in the nighttime a little bit, you're home for an extended period of like 24 hours. So that can be really difficult, especially if you live with people that are not following a low-carb regimen or are against what you're doing or are trying to derail you. A lot of the times, it can be really tough for people. So I wanted to talk on that. Make sure that everybody is making sure if they have or live in a situation where they have people that they do live with that aren't on board, excuse me, make sure you make your own cupboard, your own ice chest, your own section, whatever, of acceptable foods that is just for you so that you can make sure, has been my saving grace. Send me some information on what you do to meditate. I'd love to definitely get into that if I can not fall asleep. Like, I'm the type of person, if I put on a movie, I'm like passed out. Like, I have a hard time sitting still, which is really hard sitting still on the computer for an extended period of time. About every 12 minutes, I get up and I like do jumping jacks or something like that to get going. But not to get off topic, so make your own sections that you can create that are safe zones for you. You have to make sure that is a reality, especially if you live with people that don't care about what you're doing, or they eat completely different foods. Because a lot of families have a very, like Melissa, she's on a low carb regimen or a healthy eating plan, but her family's not necessarily doing that. So it's important that you have safe areas that you can go to, because let's be completely honest, if you're new to this, you are not going to go into the fridge and always pick that healthy option, or grab your meal prep food. You're going to see cake or ice cream or whatever, and you're just going to grab it. So until you be able to build up an actual ability to walk away from that, you should take steps that are safer, meaning create your own areas that you can go to. Even if you have like a area, a lot of people need this. I don't like to give myself disability, but a lot of people think they need a area where they can have cheat stuff or whatever. I'd rather you cheated with Atkins bars, and I don't rather you cheat. It's going to piss me off even saying this. I don't think anybody should cheat. If you're here to see results, be as strict as you can for as long as you can. That being said, next Friday we're going to do a pizza day, because I told Brenda a while back I want to be able to create a system where we follow it for a month, and then basically one day a month we're able to pretty much eat whatever we want. And I think doing that gives the ability to show people that they can be normal if they can control themselves. Because myself, I have always struggled with turning the switch off in my mind, like food addiction. A lot of keto plans that I see, the faulty part that I see is they say eat until you're satisfied. That's fine if you were ever satisfied. I'm not the type of person that gets satisfied. I can eat 5 plates of food and not be satisfied. I can consume and consume and consume. So that never really worked well for me. But I think being able to work on being strong all month and kind of having like a day, I'm not saying go crazy or whatever. And I would like you guys to just do it like one meal, have one kind of nice meal out. And then the next day, get back on it. But hey, if you wanted to have a couple drinks with friends and you wanted to kind of have, go out to a restaurant and pretty much eat whatever you want, you could do that. You really could do that once a month. But the thing is, you have to be strong enough. I don't think you should do it in the beginning. I think you should take time. I think you should go slow with it. Because I think if you're strong all month, and I'm not going to say this is for everybody, but if you're strong all month and you follow my meal plans, which are, hey Virginia, which are pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. Like, they are going to keep you 18 to 22 carbs. You're going to keep yourself in ketosis. They're not Atkins meal plans, but they're very close. And they do the same exact thing. You all have all your healthy fats. You have your proteins, your fibers, the foundation vegetables, the carbs. Everything are in there to be able to make you lose weight. So if you keep track and you stay on target for one full month, I guarantee you're going to lose weight. And that one day that you start to be able to, I love when people are talking right behind my camera. It drives me nuts. I'm gonna blow up Still eating week 1, 30-day challenge. Okay. See these stress levels, man. They're no game here. If you eat strict for 1 month, for 30 days, you can have that one day. And you know, I've been getting a lot of questions about alcohol and stuff like that. I can't hear them. I know they're all talking back there, and Mom's gonna get on my nerves. Like, it's funnier, the higher the stress level goes in the house, it's just like, it's like flame. But, so once a month, you can pretty much eat whatever you want. But the thing is, the hard problem is that you need to make sure that you're strong enough to do that. Because here's the problem with that. If you're just getting started, do I think you should do it? No. If you got 100 pounds to lose, 100, and you've lost 5 pounds in a month, and you were kind of like flip-floppity, doing whatever, if you were flip-flopping, doing whatever, and you weren't really staying on track or whatever, should you be having that one day where you could do whatever? Hey, William, absolutely not. No. And the reason I say you shouldn't do that is because you're not strong enough yet. You're not stronger than your excuses. You're not. And that's not being a jerk. I'm saying it because I'm being realistic. If you stayed, and this is not for everybody, but if you stayed on target, say you lost 15, 20 pounds in a month, could you go have that meal? Of course you could. And the thing is that you need to know that it's best, you know, that you get a good foundation of what you're doing. You go for a little while, go for 5, 6 months, know how your body works. You know, if you're like Brenda and you know what you're doing and you know what you're doing is working and it's successful and you know how your body responds to things and stuff like that. If you have an understanding of what you're doing and you know what your strengths and your weaknesses are, you can go for that month, you know, see some results, hit that day, then get back on target the next day. But the thing is, the very, 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 very fragile thing is, if you wake up that next day and you say, well, this is common. This is common with me too, man. I've been there, done that. I've done this. You wake up that next day and you're like, well, it won't hurt to have another meal. And then the next day it's another meal. And then the next day it's like, oh, fuck. Was I on a diet? Like, you know, it's just, you completely derail everything. So it's really important that you build your foundation before you start screwing with stuff. Can you work on a plan where, you know, every day, 30 days, I'll start creating meal plans. I'm going to start creating meal plans. You're going to basically eat the same thing every day. I'm going to start charging for them. It's be like $20 for a 1 week meal plan, $80 for an entire month, which is 4 meal plans. And that's just because, you guys, it's time, it's energy. I'm buckling under the pressure. You know what I mean? I'm doing everything I can. I'm still going to continue to give support and everything. But I think once a month, and I'll walk you through it, you guys. I'll walk with you if you have questions. But you have to be careful because you have to make sure you're strong enough to bounce back that next day. And if you got food addiction, you got to be careful, guys, because a lot of the times you'll start justifying it. You'll start making excuses. You'll start coming up with bullshit-ass reasons to stop eating right the following day. So please have a good foundation of what you're doing before you try something like that. Otherwise, it's going to collapse, and that could be the end. So if you're strong enough, if you know you can handle it, that's cool. You can get some normality back. You can go party with the buddies, you know, once a month or whatever. But you can't go the following weekend, and you can't go the following day. You can't go the following month. So definitely keep that in mind as something that we could definitely discuss in the near future. Also, I want to see if anybody has any videos that they want me to cover in the near future, because I'm doing a recipe video this week, and of course we're going to be doing the daily videos for the challenge. And then Friday, if you guys didn't know, we're going to be doing, if somebody could post the link for the keto recipe here, right there in the feed. You can't see my finger. I'm pointing to it. You can't see it. Like, it would be right there, maybe wherever your damn feed is. Excuse me, my video to the keto pizza, put it there, somebody. But Friday at 6 p.m. Arizona time, which I believe Eastern time, it'll be like 8 or 9. I'm doing 6 because I'm an early bird. It's like 4 o'clock now, and I'm ready to pass out. Totally an early bird. I'm up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to have, everybody's going to make, obviously do your best to make it before then, so it can be ready when we go live. But I'll be going live at 6 p.m. Arizona time, and we'll be eating together, answering questions, and kind of just hanging out. I want anybody that's new to come and feel safe and comfortable to be able to ask questions. If I don't answer them, I'm not going to sound like a damn know-it-all. You know, we don't necessarily have to talk about that. We can get to know each other and kind of just bullshit about people, you know, what's happening in their lives. We could talk about the giant snake that almost attacked Jessica the other day when she was on her outdoor activity. That was awesome. She swears it's a fish. I'm pretty sure it was a damn anaconda. You can ask Jessica Brown about that. That shit was crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm definitely proud of you guys all kicking ass this week. William had some amazing workouts this week. Angela, I saw, she's hitting like 1,500 steps on the damn Stairmaster. Like, I don't even know how the hell you're doing that. I'm seeing tons of people getting tons of exercises in. I want you guys to be drinking at least a gallon of water. Yes. At least a gallon of water a day, especially if you're in Arizona. Megan, Isabel, watching you. You guys, I don't want to talk your ear off. It's Sunday. Let me see if I can answer any of these questions. Angela says, does the one meal affect your ketosis? Okay, well, if you're saying, let me answer a few questions because I probably answer them before you get back to me. If you skip a meal, could it affect your ketosis? Probably not. It'll probably actually get a little bit better. If you ate an extra meal, yeah, it could definitely kick you out of ketosis because of the amount of carbohydrates. If you skip a meal, a lot of times that can actually increase your level of ketosis. And sometimes if you hit a plateau or if you guys have an issue with that, that can be actually a really good help. Because sometimes you have like hidden ingredients like your dressings and stuff or your spices that you didn't know about. So sometimes skip a large meal, one of your large meals, if you're not getting ketosis or if you're at a plateau and you're seeing no weight change and stuff like that. Definitely try to order my background. What the hell are you doing? What is this shit? I don't want to touch my background. Don't get off my computer. If you're not seeing a weight change or whatever, you can try skipping a meal. There's like intermittent fasting. Isabel got to Wonderland by trying some different fasting techniques. She was able to pass. Everybody gave me a super hard time. Excuse me. Everybody gave me a super hard time because Isabel got slightly lightheaded, and everybody put the pressure on me. I felt horrible. I didn't want to feel like that. I knew I was doing nothing wrong. She had skipped her meals for like the entire day and then ate them later. And then like a day later, she actually broke finally the 200. So there's all kinds of different little tricks. There's no magic pill. You just kind of have to mess with your body a little bit because everybody's body works different. So there's different tools that'll actually help you get past that. But if you're just getting started, a stall is not a. If you stopped losing weight for 2 days, that's not a freaking stall. Calm down, relax, okay? Because honestly, people that are not doing a low carb regimen are definitely not seeing results as fast as you. You're lucky that you found this type of thing because trust me, after losing 150 pounds, it took me 6 damn years. But I'll tell you what, the first 75 pounds I got off through exercise, straight up raw exercise. I was still eating like crap. I just didn't know. I didn't know what to eat. I didn't know what to do. But then somebody recommended like a low carb regimen and stuff like that. So I started doing research, got into like Atkins or whatever. And in like 6 months, I think 6 months, I don't know, all my videos are here, like 6 months or 8 months or something like that, I lost another 75 or 80 pounds. So be lucky that you found this And if you follow a low-carb regimen, my meal plan is just as good. You're going to see results a hell of a lot faster than anybody else's. So don't get discouraged if you don't lose weight for a week or a month. Or, I mean, I guess I don't want you to go a month. That's kind of discouraging. But if it's like a couple days or a week or a couple weeks, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. But definitely, if it goes for an extended period of time, message myself or try something. Like those 2 things that I tried. Definitely, if you get lightheaded or if you ever feel anything, any type of adverse side effects, make sure you're paying attention to if maybe you have keto flu, which is actually just minerals that you're deficient on, like sodium, magnesium, potassium, stuff like that. Crystal Myers loves talking about those things, which I think her kids are out of school, so she hasn't been super active in the group, but she'll come back. That being said, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I apologize for taking up so much of your time, especially with the issues that I was having with the live video. I hope I have came to you full robot and you're not mad at me, especially from today's video. If you haven't watched today's video, go check it out. And of course, I will post this video on our YouTube channel. And please share our videos. That's the best thing you guys can do for me. I'm literally putting my life, I'm putting all my faith into this, and I believe in you guys. I believe in myself, and by sharing my videos, we get the word out there, and we create it so we can be able to help more people. So you guys keep up the good work. Keep those things in mind that I've said. If you want to run a 5K, you want to run a 10K or whatever, let's work something out. I'll train with you and come to where you are and do my best to be able to join with you. So keep up the good work. Remember to spread love, not hate, and hashtag be stronger than your excuses. And let's have a beautiful Sunday. Do not eat ice cream. I'll find you.